So I'm now going to stretch a paper on a board. I'm using a wood board. I do think they work better for sticking the gum tape. The first thing we need to do, so I've cut the paper to the size. The paper is smaller than the size of the board. And the first thing we need to do is make sure the water is clean and that you have not used this water or this sponge in any gum tape. And I'm going to apply water all in all the surface of the paper. I do prefer to have the paper underwater for quite a while. The paper I use, I can have it underwater for 90 minutes. And this is to ensure that the water is into the paper all the same throughout the areas of the paper. So today we are using a sponge to bring water into. I'm applying it very, very gently, and as I'm applying it, I'm really trying to position the paper on the board. We already have bubbles. Yeah, bubbles. Okay, and now I'm going to use the same sponge, but this is because I'm not going back to the paper. So I'm first going to stick the gum tape on the biggest side of the board. I've applied water all through the tape. I'm making sure that the edges of the tape really get some water. And now I'm going to apply most of the tape onto the paper. I really want the tape to grab a big bit of the paper. And now I'm going to start pressing down from the middle, the sides, making sure I'm really pressing down the edge of the paper to make sure it will stick. And once the edge is stuck, I'm going to press the rest of the area of the tape on the paper and then the tape onto the board. I like to use a bit of tape, a bit of extra tape to turn into the back of the board. I do feel it does hold better. And now we have the first side stuck. So I now turn to the opposite side. And I'm going to wet the tape again. I make sure the sponge really goes through the edges of the tape. Now ready. I'm going to apply it first into the paper. So now from the edges, the center to the edges. make sure it's really stuck or glued. And again, I'm going to turn paper onto the other side. Good. And I want to make sure that the tape is really gluing into the board. Now I'm going to turn it again. Water. Again, the edges. The last one. And the tape. Then now this leaves to we leave this to fully dry, ideally for a full night to dry on a flat surface. And at school we can actually tell the children, so today we prepare the paper, tomorrow we're going to paint on it.